The story begins in a world where special people called Ajin lived. Ajin were actually immortal beings who could withstand any kind of attack. They could even bring themselves back to life with the help of their powers. To gather more information about these powers, the government established the Ajin Committee. We then see a man named K. Nagai walking on the road, but suddenly he gets hit by a car. Despite this, his body heals itself, meaning he is also an Ajin. Before this incident, K. Nagai was living a completely normal life, but as soon as the news of him being an Ajin spread, the Ajin Committee took him with them. Instead of protecting him, they started conducting various operations on him. K. Nagai was the third Ajin captured by the government, meaning they had already experimented on 2 Ajin before him. The head of the Ajin Committee, Yu Tosaki, was responsible for providing as much information as possible about these beings to the government. Therefore, he instructed the doctor to cut off K. Nagai's arms and legs so they could see him regenerate. However, K. Nagai was still confused about what was happening to him. Meanwhile, a government officer was obtaining information about the experiments from Tosaki when 2 intruders named Tanaka and Sato attacked the lab. They started killing all the guards as soon as they entered. Through a camera, Sato informed Tosaki that he and Tanaka were there only to rescue K. Nagai. He also revealed how he had saved Tanaka from the doctors in the same way a few years back. Hearing this, Tosaki immediately ordered all the guards to use special injections to stop Tanaka and Sato. As soon as the injection hit Sato's hand, he threw it away and then regenerated his hand, proving that he was also an Ajin. Tanaka and Sato were actually the 2 Ajin captured before K. Nagai. Soon after, Sato managed to reach K. Nagai and freed him. He handed K a gun and told him to shoot the remaining doctors, but K refused. Sato then shot a doctor himself, but K did not like this and started shooting at Sato. After this, K fled with the doctors, but soon Sato found them and killed the remaining doctors. Sato then approached K. Nagai because, despite being an Ajin, K had sided with humans. Sato summoned a ghost from within himself, proving that he was an Ajin. K. Nagai also summoned his ghost, and the 2 ghosts began to fight each other. Taking advantage of this, K tried to escape. When Sato moved to capture him, K attacked him with his ghost. After some time, Sato and Tanaka decided to speak to the media. Tanaka disguised himself as a patient, and Sato went straight to the news channel with him, where he revealed the atrocities being committed by the Ajin Committee. He explained how he had saved Tanaka from the doctors. To prove his point, he mentioned a website with videos of Tanaka's experiments. He ended his speech by demanding rights for the Ajin and stated that they needed a separate country. After Sato's revelations, this news quickly spread throughout the country, and everyone started talking about it. The next morning, K. Nagai arrived in a village where he met an old woman. While he was hiding there, Tosaki's assistant, Izumi, came to ask the woman about K. Nagai, but the woman had no information about her brother. Suddenly, Tanaka's ghost attacked Izumi. However, Izumi was also an Ajin and summoned her ghost to confront Tanaka. Learning about Izumi's secret, Tanaka attacked her and then tried to kidnap Kei's sister, Eriko. But by then, many people had gathered around, forcing Tanaka to leave quietly. Tosaki was busy proving his and the government's innocence to the media, claiming that all of Sato's accusations were baseless and false. Meanwhile, K. Nagai was still living in the old woman's house and often helped her with her chores. One day, he heard about his sister on the radio and immediately went into hiding to meet her. Kei knew that Tanaka and Sato could attack Eriko again, so he brought his sister to the old woman's house. Gradually, Kei started training to become stronger and learn to control the ghost within him. Sato released a video threatening the government to accept all his demands. He also warned that if his demands were not met, he would destroy the health ministry. On the day of the attack, the health minister sat fearlessly, believing that no one could harm him with the police outside. But then, a plane crashed directly into the health ministry building. Sato, being an Ajin, regenerated himself. Many Ajin also arrived to support Sato. As Sato emerged from the building, the police started shooting at him. Tanaka, positioned on a nearby building, began shooting at the police to give Sato time to heal. Once Sato regained consciousness, he used his Ajin powers to kill all the police officers. After this, Sato made another video, giving Tosaki and the government 2 days to evacuate Tokyo. He threatened to spread poisonous gas throughout the city if his demands were not met. In the village, the people praised Kei Nagai for his actions. Tosaki spotted Kei in the crowd and saw that he was ready to fight Sato on the condition that the government would ensure his sister Eriko's safety. Kei also demanded a new human identity for himself after defeating Sato so that he could live peacefully with his sister. Tosaki had no choice but to agree. Tosaki and the government then started planning to defeat Sato and his allies. Tanaka had been imprisoned in a research lab for 4 years, and Sato had endured experiments for 20 years, leading to their hatred for humans. Their goal was to save the Ajin from humans. 2 days later, Sato and his men were ready to attack the government. According to their plan, one of their men hacked the government system, while Tanaka and his team captured everyone inside the building. They moved towards the rooftop to release the poisonous gas. Tosaki found the hacker and pointed a gun at him. Meanwhile, Tanaka and his friends reached the gas room, but suddenly a dark substance surrounded them, created by Kei Nagai's ghost. The police then attacked Tanaka and his men with special injections. Sato was in a lumber shop, but suddenly appeared inside the building. Tanaka had attached Sato's severed hand to a bag, allowing Sato to regenerate inside the room. This move surprised Kei and the police, as no one had anticipated it. When the police tried to attack, Sato used his ghost to kill them. He then revived Tanaka and headed to get the deadly gas. As Sato ran towards the roof with the gas, Kei Nagai arrived to stop him, and a fierce battle ensued. Their ghosts also fought each other. Tosaki found Tanaka and aimed his gun at him, but Tanaka attacked with his ghost. Izumi arrived just in time to save Tosaki, and a fight broke out between her and Tanaka, involving their ghosts. During the fight, Tosaki used a special injection on Tanaka, knocking him out. Meanwhile, Kei Nagai and Sato continued to fight. Impressed by Kei's new form, Sato advanced to attack, but Kei cleverly injected Sato's leg with the special injection, though he lost an arm in the process. Despite Sato being unconscious, his ghost killed him to revive him, leaving Kei frustrated as he was exhausted. As Sato approached Kei to attack, the police arrived and froze both of them with liquid nitrogen. They shattered their frozen bodies to prevent regeneration. However, Kei regenerated himself using his severed hand and escaped through the window.